Welcome back to DXB. Today we take a deep dive into the future of tech. We discuss everything from ethics to innovation. Now with us now is Yousef Barkawie, partner in engineering, AI and data at Deloitte Middle East. Yousef, welcome. Thank you so much for the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
You know, we've just had our minds blown by an 11-year-old who was sat here on your seat just 5 seconds ago. And honestly, I mean, this is 11-year-old today. It's incredible, you know, the vision and the technology and the resources available to us in this day and age. So my question to you is, how would you say Dubai's ecosystem is backing innovation?
Amazing. I mean, yeah, I think I found my first intern for this month. So yeah, I mean, that was fascinating. I think the ecosystem here has always been one that promotes and encourages entrepreneurship, encourages innovation. I'm one such example. I came to Dubai in 1999 at GITEX and connected with a few of my colleagues and starting up a startup. And that's exactly how that vision that the leadership of the country has established for Dubai has created this foundation that's allowing us all to benefit from it. So whether it's the setup of Internet City, Media City, all those that kind of large-scale infrastructure that was built to attract organizations, corporates, as well as attract talent to Dubai. And all of that coming together is creating an environment where people can flourish, people can actually take the time and have the foundational elements in place for them to innovate and to create something really spectacular like Dubai, what we see every day here.
Jumping off the back of our conversation with Al-Dabi and talking about education, I'm really interested to know what your perspective is on the changes of philosophy of learning when it comes to AI.
Oh yeah, absolutely. See, the thing is, artificial intelligence is kind of socialized access to knowledge, right? So it used to be that the internet used to go online, you can go to Wikipedia, you can do your research, etc., and you'll pick and choose some pieces of knowledge. Today, knowledge has become institutionalized. You know, when you go to any generative AI application, it's doing all that kind of hard work for you. So I do believe that in the next few years, what we're going to see is a very different style of learning. And it's a great way of putting it. The philosophy of learning needs to change, because we don't really need to memorize a lot. You know, so we don't need to learn the way we used to learn. We need to learn how to decipher information. We need to learn how to make sense out of it all and apply our own minds in order to make, to create something differentiated and something additional to what we have. Because access to knowledge has become so easy. And we're starting to see this in the UAE, for example. I'm going to mention, for instance, MBZ University for Artificial Intelligence in Abu Dhabi. They've launched the first AI graduate school, and now they're venturing into undergrad school. And that curriculum looks very, very different than what you see traditionally in a classical educational program. And I do think that in the future we're going to see even K2, so K-12, so even for high schoolers, the way kids are going to learn is going to look very different in the near future because of the power of artificial intelligence.
Yousef, you coined the term the age of with, which I find amazing and spot on, because we run around telling people AI will not replace you, AI will augment you. And this big sentence, you just summarized it in this brilliant, the age of with. Tell us more about this.
Yeah, so Deloitte came up with the idea of the age of with, basically to introduce the concept that the age of AI is an age of collaboration. It's an age of where we join together humans plus machine, intelligence plus machine, to create more, to become additive. The idea is that AI is here to augment, to support, to empower how humans perform on, in their daily tasks, their daily work. It's not here to kind of replace, like you said. But I want to say that...
So we're good for now.
For now. I think watch this space type of thing. But I think the idea here is that definitely with more advancement and technology does evolve, right? So, and we're seeing a very rapid evolution of technology. So with agentic AI, so that's the new buzzword, right? So that's a new big thing, which is automating AI intelligence, so the way AI behaves. We're seeing that there are a lot of the mundane, repetitive tasks are going to be really challenged by AI. They're not going to stay the same. And I do think that a lot of base knowledge work is also going to change because of what we just discussed, right? So the access to knowledge. So I do think that jobs will change a little bit. But it's not going to be
adapt and just try to work with it.
Absolutely.
What do you think is one AI trend that would maybe shape the next decade?
I think agentic AI is a really big thing. So basically AI acting rather than just waiting for you to ask, basically taking actions. This is not something new. The technology and whether AI or agentic AI, I mean, the concepts have been around for a very long time. It used to be robotics, and you would remember like RPA and robotic process automation, all of that. It's interaction with AI, but now it's become a lot more integrated. It's a lot more seamless. So we're going to see a lot of automation using AI in the near future. Now, mind you, I need to read on Saturday so that I can talk to my clients on Monday these days, because that's the kind of pace of innovation that we're seeing. And I think the kind of speed by which new AI trends are developing is staggering. So again, we're going to have to wait and see a little bit, but I do think that agentic capabilities is definitely a trend in the enterprise. That's for sure.
Yousef, you mentioned that the speed of development, but there's also a lot of AI washing. There's a lot of hype happening in the market, and I'm sure you see it firsthand being a leader. How do you help your customers navigate this field awashed with AI hype and help them distill the reality only?
Definitely, there's a lot of gimmicky AIs, right? So I mean, there's a lot of things that are really cool to look at, not really very productive, don't really change things. But I think if the first thing that I would say is that we see in the enterprise, we see organizations benefit the most when AI is widely accessible. So when everybody has access to tools, everybody starts, playing with those tools, trying them out, seeing how they can apply those into their daily lives. I think that kind of dispels a lot of the buzz and the hype. But so the more they access, the better they become at it. But at the end of the day, AI needs to be a strategic issue for any organization. It needs to come from top level, saying these are the key issues where we need AI to help us in, because we cannot solve these problems with traditional transformations or technologies. Much like
it's like what you do.
Yeah, much like what you were saying a little bit earlier. It needs to be strategy driven for it to be more effective.